Hello everyone, this is SephirothSeræoth, and did you know, you ain't got that swagger to hang low like the shizzle does all up in your grill hole? I have no idea what I just said, but I am sure in the next 15 minutes, I'll either have a group of gangsters trying to shoot down my door to kill me, or a group of hookers outside my door trying to rape me. Hello peoples, it's me, your great and potentially powerful YouTuber, come to bless you or curse you depending on your point of view with another random video. And as you may be able to tell, depending if you could actually make sense of my introduction today, I'm going to be talking about the funny ways in which people talk, including the words they use and create and perhaps what they mean. Maybe not in this episode, but in future episodes. Okay, so we all know English is a really diverse and quite easily manipulated language, and in the end it's very complex and very complicated, and this is shown very well throughout the main areas of the world where English is predominantly spoken. Places such as England, and the USA, and the islands around the USA and England. Okay, so there's a lot more places in the world where English is spoken a lot, but these are the two main places where it's spoken predominantly in the little islands around it. So we're just going to concentrate on those two places to make it easier on me and my brain. Because I'm lazy. But if you give me thumbs up on this video, I might get less lazy. And the bribery begins. Now, in just these two areas alone, we have a wide variety of how English is used and spoken between different groups of people in both of these places. Take London, for example, a large city in southeast London. If you didn't know about that, then I worry for you. But if you did, then you may take one part of London and you'll get someone that sounds a bit like this. In it, blood, gotta take my girl to that no city to meet my mates, you hear? Safe, bruv. But you take another part of London and you might get people sounding a bit more like, this evening I'd like a nice chardonnay as I sit by my wave pool and relax, because being a rich snob takes a lot of energy, and I need all my rest to meet with the queen in tomorrow's time. And you may think I'm exaggerating, but to all of your sheer terrors, I am actually not that much. Maybe just a tiny bit, but not that much. People actually do speak like that there. And being quite serious on this matter, as you see, just in some relatively small areas such as London alone, you get a huge variety of ways of which English is spoken and the words used between these two different groups of people. Take a look at the US as well. You won't find someone in New York speaking the same way as someone in Missouri, most likely. And you won't find a money-hungry businessman in New York speaking the same way as a ghetto gangster in the same city. So we all know about these different ways to speak English, all the different words used by different people in different areas. But what I want to know is why this is. I want to know why a Jamaican says, "Yes, man," while a ghetto gangster might say, "Yeah, mother..." I'm not going to say that word because it's naughty, but you know what I mean. Well, I'm not going to look into this matter so deeply in this video because that would take a lot of time, and I think I'm already taking up a bit of time just with this introduction here. But over the course of a few videos, I do plan on actually looking into this matter, and even maybe with your help. For the purposes of this video, I want as many of you as possible to comment below on weird or unique phrases or words that you use or that you hear on a relatively common basis, and what people and use them and where they are used. Now, I decided to make this series of videos because I started work again recently, and ever since I started work again, I realized and noticed again all the different ways in which people are speaking English, and it's one language, but you find so many diverse ways of speaking it. And sometimes, even though it's my own language, I really don't get it at all. One day when I was working recently, I had a man come up to me and ask me where the shish boddle smizzy stuffs were. And I kinda stood there for a moment as my brain tried to process what he actually meant, failing in the attempt and melting into a puddle which readily poured out of my ears. It wasn't a good thing. And that was the day that I learned. Of course, what he was actually asking for was where the perfumes and the aftershaves were located in the store. And after some serious explanation on his part, and a coworker who came over and helped explain it, and perhaps a quick trip to the ER to repair what was left of my brain, I was finally able to show him where they were. Of course, the second he actually got there and looked at the perfumes, he turned around and tried to leave the store. Regardless, to say he didn't actually make it out of the store. Actually, I don't think he ever made it out of the store. Anyway, in the attempts to make this video a bit shorter, I will conclude this video here, and I will look forward to seeing all the various words and comments you will be showing me. And for the love of Skittles, if it's a really ambiguous and hard to understand phrase or word, please explain it. Please take into consideration that my brain is still in rehab from this previous event that I told you about, and it's only in the Lindsay Lohan stage. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please comment below on what you thought about the video, whether you liked it or hated it, and also the phrases and words that you hear around or that you use yourself, and an explanation please. And if you're really funny or I really like the idea, I may include it in a future video. And please, give this video a thumbs up. Help our world of Skittles and Care Bears grow with your love. And I won't have to sneak into your room at night and kill you by choking you with a Care Bear love beam. Thank you. Also, if you want to catch any of my future videos, remember to subscribe. I will be updating my channel at least once a week, if not twice a week, depending. Of course, after I get my own camera or a new computer, a second computer, I'll be able to make videos a lot more again. And as always, this is SephirothSeræoth, over and out. Now, if you'll be excusing me, I happen to be preparing something nice for them hoes knocking on my door. Gotta be getting my baguette all nice and hot and ready for them, if you know what I mean. And once again, I have no idea what I just said, but I do get the feeling that I'm about to be arrested by the police for indecent use of language. Oh, one last thing. There's one last thing. I'm actually going to be starting to make a new series of videos, or I'm going to try to, and they're actually going to be about me learning to sing. But I can't do this on my own because I don't even know where to start. As you may have guessed, I will need somebody's help for this. Somebody who actually knows what they're doing, preferably, and somebody who won't mind actually doing duets with me or practicing with me, and who possibly are able to accept that they may either go deaf or brain dead from trying to teach me how to sing. And preferably someone who actually knows how to sing. Your shower head does not count as an audience. So if you're comfortable with your own singing, if you're comfortable with the fact that you can possibly teach someone else how to sing, and someone who doesn't know the first thing about singing, then if you're interested, send me a message here on YouTube, and I will respond to you as quickly as possible and see what we can do. Thank you very much for watching this video. Love you all a long time, and I will see you all later. Mwah. And this is the kind of thing I do in my free time. You know, most people will sing their favorite pop song, their favorite rock song. What do? I sing Phantom of the Opera. Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear. It's me they hear. Wait, wasn't one of those roles supposed to be a woman? I can play a woman's role too, can't I? Women play men's roles all the time, so a man can play a woman's role. Actually, when a woman plays a man's role, it's kinda hot. When a man plays a woman's role, it's kinda creepy. Now I feel awkward. And that is usually what happens when I'm recording videos. I end up singing at least 3 times, and most of the time I delete these clips, but this time I gave you this one to watch and deafen you all with. I apologize.